Back. Quit. Thanks. Start over.
Cut. So, today is the day we've been waiting for a long time. It's gonna be my favorite day so far of our build. We have our floor down, obviously. We've been talking about it for a long time. But today we're gonna start taping down our floor plan layout to actually get a feel for what the space is gonna be like. We plan to live with it for maybe a few days, maybe longer, just depending on, we just really want the layout to feel comfortable and we don't want any regrets. So we've got our layout, we've got our painter's tape and tape measure. Let's go.
I guess one thing that we want to touch upon today, or I mean, just a comment, if you will, is that you can't really plan out what you're going to do for the day, because it turns into like you're gonna do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, especially if you run out of material. Right now, though, the floor is not all the way on. These two windows, it got really warm one day about a month ago, and one of the windows just fell out like into the bus. It didn't break, thankfully. It didn't break, but still. So since the two windows are out already, we figured let's just go ahead and take off all the adhesive, clean it up, and put them back in with new adhesive, new glue. That way, at least those two windows are sealed up. And then we'll continue, and we're gonna do the same for the rest of the windows too.
This is yet another project where a little patience goes further than muscle.
And I will admit that that is exactly where I fail at. I have very little patience, and I want to muscle everything. So that's why some projects, you know, she's going to take them, and I become the manager of that project.
Because I have very little muscle.
And I have very little patience. So we're a team. This is what my babe's been doing without the heat gun. She cleaned it just like peeling it off. Whereas I'm over here with the heat gun, and we're gonna keep going because the babes is doing such a good job like this. And then we're gonna go back over and we're going to use this stuff, which is working awesome. Awesome. That goof off, you literally just spray it a little piece like so. And then you can literally just like wipe. Look at all that. We're going to...
Hey there, so pardon the mess, but I just wanted to hop on here and give you guys a quick update on some of the progress that we've made. So I've been working on like a million different projects at once. It's not as easy as just focusing on one thing at a time. So we've got the windows going on the driver's side of the bus, so we're removing them, removing the old glue that's like really melted and coming off, and cleaning it and re-gluing it. I'll show you guys what it looks like. So I'm gonna show y'all a bit of the technique that I have found to get all of this weird, super sticky glue off of these windows, because it is a biatch. So this is what I've been doing. I've been using this scraper, spatula, whatever technical word it is, and I'm just scraping this stuff into globs. But as you can see, I'm leaving globs on the back of it, so that when I get to places like this stuff is so sticky that I just use it like against itself, and it sticks to itself, and then I just keep going to get these globs off. And then I'll show you what it does around this screw. This is a screw right here that are super hard to scrape around. So you just use this stuff, keep going at it, and eventually you get all this stuff around it off. Ah, I got it. Ah.
Good job.
Okay, so once you've scraped off all of this glue in here, or as much as you can, then you gotta move on to using some goof off, put it on a rag, go at it a little bit, and then obviously if you're putting a window back on, you have to clean off all of the glue, which I've already done on this one. So in this area right now, we're gonna put one of the windows back in here, and we're actually gonna close this one off with another metal panel that we have.
Taking 3 windows out so far, and we put these sheets of these aluminum panels here. We didn't weld them. We just Gorilla glued them in. And
Shout out.
Because I like Gorilla glue is really good. It's very Gorilla. But now we have cut these little pieces of wood here, and we're drilling it into the rivet of the bus to kind of make a frame, since we are going to completely close off this window now and insulate it.
But first you had sprayed it with Rust-Oleum?
Yes, I did prime them on the inside, the outside, that way they don't rust.
So continuing on, for the past several weeks or so, we've had our blue tape down, and that is for our layout. I know it's just a mess, it's hard to see anything through all this clutter, but actually when we started taping down our floor plan, it basically completely changed from what we thought it was going to be. So here's our original floor plan. I'll try to do a video that's a little more in depth of what we originally went into it thinking, and then how it's changed since then. But that was our blueprint, obviously, and it just, when we got in here and taped everything down, the flow of it just completely changed as to what we were thinking. So regardless, I think the changes that we made are definitely for the better. So I'll flip you guys around again and show you what we've got going on. So this is obviously the back of the bus. Got our jams right there. Anyway, this big blue rectangle here is the bed and the bed platform. And then kind of flip around here. This, we just started doing the framing today, which is really exciting, and our walls. Look at our gorgeous insulation. So on this side is gonna be our closet area, and then this is gonna be kind of like a bunk bed for Randy's son Sebastian, on top of some storage for him. On this side is going to be the wet bath. So it's gonna be the shower in this portion and the door. So you'll enter and the shower, and then the toilet's gonna sit on top of the wheel well. So that's why we've closed off these 2 windows here for the shower. And then as we walk down our hallway, this is gonna go into the kitchen area. And then it's gonna go directly into an L-shaped sectional that's gonna be pretty big. So sometimes I like to sit in these chairs and just imagine what it's gonna look like when it's completely done. And then on this side is gonna be our entertainment center. And we've got just way too many ideas for this space, for what we're gonna put there, and just some crazy ideas. So stay tuned, we'll see how much of it we can actually fit in there. But that is our progress. Got a couple more windows done today, like I said, and started some framing of like the different sections.